everybody. So we have a video testimonial today from our lovely patient. Hi, what's your name?
Hello, my name is Nilay Engin.
Perfect. And how long have you been a patient here at Beautologie?
I've been a patient of Beautologie since I moved to Bakersfield in 2006, so that makes 12 years. And I decided to come in at the age of 26 then. And thanks to Beautologie, I don't have to be afraid of telling my age, which is 38 right now. And at that time, when I moved in, I was looking through a new beauty magazine where I learned that age of 26 was a time to start prevention with some Botox type of injections and fillers. So that's when I decided, and people think that 26 is a very young age, but in fact, that's when you start some collagen and fat integrity loss from your face. I wish that would happen from the body, but usually it is the opposite in the body with the fat storage. So I decided to explore new technologies and what we can do to prevent, because it is very important, the prevention, non-invasively, to be able to prevent that invasive procedures maybe later in the years or push it back. And with that, I found out about Beautologie, and it looked like the best option in this town. So when I explored my options, Dr. Shah helped me so much understanding what we can do. And that's where we started, and I kept it up and maintained, and that gave me wonderful results over the years. And when you think about it, prevention is the best self-defense in martial arts or preventing injury, and same as in aging. So that's important that you started at the age of 26 and not too later. And at the same time, at that age, you start to build big folds because your muscles are very strong. So those need to be addressed, and that's what I started to do. And looking back, I am very happy about it. A lot of times people would say, had I started earlier, and I don't have to say that anymore.
Here?
Absolutely. For me, the most important aspect of being treated, especially in your own body, is the professionalism. And throughout the years, to be honest, I stepped into a few more med spas, and Beautologie, whether it be in LA or in Bakersfield, has always been the best med spa that I've been to, starting from that professionalism. But then that carries into the education of the staff, from the very front desk, to all the way to the nurses and of course the doctors. That was very important. Especially there's a misconception when you start to get some, even the non-invasive treatment, that you're going to gain an unnatural look. And that does not have to happen. The staff here is very educated and knowledgeable about that. So with that, even if you ask for very dramatic results that are going to end up in a natural presentation of your own self, the staff is going to protect you from your own self, because they know how to treat it correctly with how much treatment that you need to receive at that time. So I'm very grateful for that. And with those results that I get, actually nobody knows that I've actually received several units of Botox or Restylane or any other type of treatment over the years. Even my mother doesn't know, and a lot of times my friends don't know, and I don't really feel the need to mention. But even some of my nurse friends, when they learn about it, they can even believe that actually my face has been treated ever. And with that, again, the misconception of this unnatural look occurs because sometimes even the celebrities have really bad looks, but it does not have to happen. In Beautologie, they will take care of you 100%. And there is the misconception of the cost. Beautologie offers so many different treatments. You can always explore your options. There's also the Lux program, which actually gives you a great discount in the treatments that you receive here. But with that, the cost of the technology is always high compared to, you know, the cars and the phones that we carry. And when it comes to this type of treatment, it's all about the priorities. Your face and your body is what you're going to carry everywhere you go. We spend so much money to our clothing and our cars and where we live, which are important, but what is going to stay with us is the face and the body, which is my most biggest priority at this moment, and I think it should be for everybody. So I thank the staff so much for leading me and guiding me into the correct treatments over the years. This place is always beautiful, smells nice, feels good, and so relaxing. When I'm coming into Beautologie, I am so happy. I just don't want to leave this place, in fact. The results is what makes me come back here over and over and over. I see the results immediately with a lot of the treatments, but have to keep in mind and educate your own self that some treatments also take some time. The immediate results can be seen with the Botox type of treatments and fillers, as well as the laser hair removal. And some of the other treatments will take a little bit more time and maybe more sessions. And I always receive great results from almost all of the treatments that I received in Beautologie. And if I was not 100% sure of the results, then I always come back and discuss. They're very open. They're very open to make everything right, correct, and natural for you. So not only that I am looking the results, but I am receiving a lot of comments from my very close friends who see me every day when I mention what kind of treatment that I received, and they reassured that I'm getting those results as well, which is a wonderful feeling at the end. So I'm very happy with the results. This place did give me the results at all times compared to anywhere else that I have experienced before. I have favorite treatments that I would like to mention, and I would like to keep these treatments ongoing. That's why I would like to mention a number of treatments. So I think Botox and its derivatives come in the first place. Those again, prevention treatments, and I keep up with them every 3 months for sure. And we should not be waiting too long to receive that. Sometimes I see a tiny little bit of a wrinkling in an area that I would not like to see it, and I immediately make my appointment then. Otherwise, when I see the 3 months pass, I make sure that I always follow up. And second, there's the fillers. Most times here we use Restylane, and Restylane has now different derivatives as well, from Restylane Silk to other finer molecules to bigger molecules, depending on what you're going to treat and how you're going to treat it. And one misconception of Restylane, for example, for the lips, is that you don't want to have big fish lips, which is right. Restylane can actually give you better fullness, but as we age, we actually lose the volume from our own natural lips. So tiny little bit of that filler around the lips can actually help keep your normal natural look, as well as keeping a better look around the nasolabial lines and even sometimes the frown lines, along with the Botox to keep the frown lines from becoming any deeper. So after that, third favorite treatment was laser hair removal. I've seen huge results. Anybody's going to see huge results. However, you have to remember that you have to keep up with it every month, and it's not only one session. Another big time favorite treatment was Venus Viva. Venus Viva gives you a better elasticity, improves your collagen, and gets rid of the fine lines. But with that, I've seen big benefits in the texture of my skin. I have a big problem with the texture of my skin. I have very oily skin, and there is some acne scarring, not too big, but also big pores. After Venus Viva sessions, after every Venus Viva session, I've seen a big improvement, which were backed up with the comments of my friends. So these are the 4 treatments that I love the most, but there are many more that I would like to explore. Last treatment that I received is Sculptra. So Sculptra is one treatment that you're going to see the results over the months, up to 25 months. And maybe even longer. We don't know if you can receive results more than that because the research has just stopped in 25 months. But the research that I've done all across the internet, internationally, showed that everybody was very, very happy with Sculptra results in the very long run. So these are the 5 things that I've tried and loved, and I'm looking forward to many more. I would tell them to pick up the phone and immediately book a consultation session. In there, you can bring all of the issues and problems and concerns that you have onto the table, and this very knowledgeable and educated staff is going to help you and guide you in every treatment that is available to you. And again, everybody is different, and everybody should receive different treatments according to their issues. They're going to help you here, and you're comforted the minute you walk in the door, from the front desk staff all the way into the treatment room at all times. They're going to do their best to keep you safe first, and then calm and relaxed at all times. And people are sometimes having some doubts and misconceptions about graceful aging. But now we're so lucky to have the technology. So we should use that technology to ease our aging concerns and pains, maybe through this beautiful treatment center that we have in Bakersfield. They have the most advanced tools here compared to anywhere else. I have received many non-invasive treatments here, and I've been very, very happy, and you should too. And with that, here the staff is so friendly and they're professional, but at the same time we actually become friends. We know about our daily lives and what we go through, and they always help you comfort in every little need that you want. And here they have a wonderful follow-up procedure as well. Should you have any concerns after you walk out of the door, they're always there to offer all the help that you would like. Just book a consultation, and then you can book the right treatments for yourself, and you're going to be very, very happy that you've done that.